Hey team, Kate here with Take It Back Reactions, and I've got another reaction video that I'm a bit nervous about. So I don't know what videos I'm gonna watch. I just have like a list, and I come into the studio and I just copy and paste, and I'm like, oh gosh. So this one is the most brutal sport in the world, rugby's hardest hits, biggest tackles, and crazy skills. So for those of you that don't know, I'm half American and half Kiwi, half New Zealander, and so I lived in New Zealand for 10 years. And I went to a lot of rugby games. So rugby is not huge in America. Where I live, there is a team locally. So I've been to a few rugby games locally, but I've been to heaps overseas. So I kind of know what I'm in for, and I'm now looking forward to it. I don't like the tackles or UFC. Have you watched UFC when they have like the blood running down their face? So that's why I'm a bit nervous. Okay, so before we get started, like and subscribe so you can see if you want to see me react to this. Oh, the most brutal sport in the world. I believe it. All right.
Knows he's got a long ball here. Hits in. Out in front. Hala takes it to the line. McGloin. Oh!
Chuchuka over the halfway line now, Emmanuel Chuchuka.
Oh my gosh, that one before where look how huge that guy was, and then the other guy was just pulling him up like a rag doll.
Chuchuka over the halfway line now, Emmanuel Chuchuka. His way through Chuchuka.
Look out! Oh! Hudson around the camera. Hudson! Look at talent! Look at talent! Look at talent!
Oh my gosh.
Lebon with a little change of direction, looking for Hachiba Daimani. After that's an outrageous pass! Oh, Ronaldo goes in. Bamboozled Shane Williams, and Williams gets absolutely clattered.
Absolutely clattered. Oh my gosh, my favorite so far was the behind the back. When I first started watching rugby, because I'd been used to watching American football. It's so like when they're always throwing the ball back, I'm like, you're going the wrong way, you're going the wrong way. But now I'm more used to it. But the one I can't get used to is I can't remember which is which, but when the ball is going one direction in football, they point the opposite direction than in rugby. So like I'm used to the American football when they were like pointing like, oh, they get the ball, and everyone's like, yeah. So then in rugby, like for several years, they would point in the opposite direction, and I'd be like, yeah, and they'd be like, no, wrong one. Okay, anyways, that's my
Bamboozled Shane Williams, and Williams gets absolutely clattered. So nicely down. Oh, he dropped it.
He hasn't. He dropped it on Twitter.
Danny Tomer.
It's the most amazing finish.
touch. That would have felt touch. I think. I don't want to see it again.
Opportunity presented itself, and he caught the ball. And Andre Pretorius grabbed him and turned him around to our side. So I had a bit of like a 5-meter run up. And I gave him a swinging arm. But I hit him on his nose, but poor Andre Pretorius was peeping around the corner here, and I knocked him out stone cold.
Okay, so when I lived in New Zealand, and I worked full time, I used to manage gyms. And in 2011, New Zealand hosted the Rugby World Cup. And each gym had a team that we hosted, and my gym hosted the South African Springboks. So basically all the Springboks came and worked out in the gym, and we got to meet them all. And at the time, I don't remember his real name. Let me know in the comments. They called him the Cheetah. So I remember his nickname. And you know how, like on a treadmill, it goes up to 0 to 20, level 20. Not only had I never seen anyone run level 20, this guy, the Cheetah, got on the treadmill. Level 20, no lie, was his warm-up. He was just going blah, blah, blah. It was one of the most incredible things I'd ever seen. And then, I mean, this was 14 years ago, and I can literally close my eyes and picture it like it was yesterday. It was just incredible. Anyways, that guy, I could tell they were Springboks by the green. I don't know many rugby teams, but I know the All Blacks from New Zealand. I know the Springboks. And his accent reminded me of the cheetah.
Been around the corner here, and I knocked him out stone cold.
Fractured, and now Australia have to scramble across the line. They're missing right up there. Looks to walk by the Marika. Well, I expect such a strong line. Shot blocks one. Oh, he's a good person. Oh, this time. Go, Scotland. Good work. Good do have that over. This is astonishing. That is a mic-drop moment from Duhan van der Merwe.
You know when you're like playing a video game and you're like, even though it won't affect the outcome, that's what I felt like. That was incredible. Just as
Mic-drop moment from Duhan van der Merwe.
Oh my God.
Gonzalez. He's got muscles, he's got pace. He's like a cannonball. He can't be stopped. Swatting away. Have you ever seen?
All Blacks with the Springboks.
Let's see stop kick big question call.
I like you could hear everyone in the crowd go, some of the teams I recognize, like I recognize the All Blacks and the Springboks, but I don't know. And I know there's rugby league and Australian rugby rules. I can't remember it all. I know there's all different ones, but oh gosh. Oh, and sevens. I know there's sevens. That sounds familiar.
Big question call.
Up this left-hand side, they've got to start taking a little bit more width on the ball.
Just All Blacks.
Zulu, excellent hoist onto a ball. Malins and Skelton. Here goes the boulder. Oh, and Stevenson has just been elbowed out of the way.
He makes it look so easy, and you remember, like, it's another grown man. I mean, he makes it look like, oh, you're a child, and it's another grown man.
Has just been elbowed out of the way.
Fun out ball to Randra. Oh, nice quick hands from Patchell. Oh, it's in Colsey.
Look, he's like completely gone off to the ground.
The lines are just, they look a little bit disorganized. They're just delighted when they do catch the ball, as opposed to, you know, there's a big bad shot.
Big matchup. Right? That was the beer in the background feed.
That's her again. Bowden Barrett waits back.
Number 10 from the All Blacks. What was his name? Dan something? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've watched rugby.
Back.
Dan Carter? Was that Dan Carter? His name just came. Oh! That was, that guy was, the princess's husband, isn't it? I think it was. What are their names? You know, from the Princess of England. Not Catherine, obviously, the other one. What's her name? Zora, something with a Z. Zara. Kendall, right? Kendall? Oh, All Blacks, I know them. Yeah. No one's in the stadium. I wonder if that was during COVID. It looks like the Springboks. Oh no, Australia? No, they're gonna get down. I'm sure people who know rugby are like, you don't know what you're talking about. Which I know like a little bit more than average American. I'm like, green, Springbok? No, Australia. Black? Is that all black? All over the show.
Underway at Seabus Super Stadium. And right into the hands of Pablo Matera, who's folded by Nepolalala.
They're All Blacks. I can tell All Blacks when they've got the silver bird. I know.
On the toe. Martin Elliott. Beats the first and has no one in front of him. Manasa Martin Elliott. Oh, it runs into a huge tackle.
Harvey Norman. I bought my bedroom set from Harvey Norman that people advertise on the field. It's taking me back.
Oh, it runs into a huge
I get my
tackle.
TV from Harvey Norman. Oh. Oh. Die Hard Rugby. That was awesome. That took me back. That was fun. I was nervous watching it, but I didn't think there was too much because I didn't see even any blood. I know there's this famous New Zealander, and this is like way back, and I think he like honestly, I think it was his like pinky finger broke. And there's some rule in rugby that you can't be like actively bleeding or like have a broken bone or something like that. So he was like, oh, just cut off my pinky finger. So they literally cut off his pinky finger so that he could go back and play. So if you know that story, and because I'm not sure if I quite remember it correctly, link the story below in the comments. Let everyone know how crazy rugby players can be. But I actually think there's there's evidence that rugby is not as dangerous as American football because they learn how to tackle properly. Like you tackle at the waist from your shoulder rather than American football players. They think they're like protected because they've got the helmet on, but they're more likely to get a concussion. I think that's, you know, I may be wrong. You let me know, but I think that's what most people agree, that rugby, even though it looks brutal, it's a little bit safer than American football. All right. Do you have any more like that? I like sports videos. Like I said, I worked in a gym. I'm all about fitness, stuff like that. So let me know if there's any other brutal brutal videos I should react to, and I'll see you next time.